and welcome. I'm glad that you're here today. We've got lots of cleaning motivation. Today I'm going to be cleaning and tidying up our main living areas and the bedrooms. I'm going to start with the kids' rooms because their sheets needed to be changed. So I'm going to put all of the blankets and everything away, change the sheets over, and then move on to the next bedroom. If you're new here, my name is Danielle. I'm a stay-at-home mom to 4 young kids. You can see one of my helpers down there at the bottom. I post lots of cleaning motivational videos. If you haven't already subscribed, I would love it if you could join my YouTube family. It's quite a workout doing these bunk beds for changing the sheets because you have to actually lift the mattress up. You can't just take them off like a normal thing. So you'll see here that I have to use it kind of like a jungle gym to be able just to get those sheets off. Now that everything's off the floor, I'm going to start vacuuming and then I can move on to the next room. I love zone cleaning where you start with one area and then move on to the next one. That way you know that you're done that area as opposed to going back and forth. This one is technically a spare room right now, so I did a bunch of laundry there and it's all folded and ready to be put away. So I'm going to put some of it away and then start cleaning the rest of the room, tidying it up, and then I can vacuum and move on to the next room. And the cardboard box that's there is actually a bed frame that I'm waiting to put up in there. I'm waiting till spring so that I can paint the room and then actually put up the bed afterwards. But it was on a really good sale, so I grabbed it and it's just been sitting there. The kids used it as a slide for a little bit and then I had to take it away because it was getting dangerous. So now it's just propped up there and waiting. And now onto the master bedroom. I'm going to strip down the bed, change the sheets over, and then vacuum and tidy up a little bit. Now onto the bathroom. I'm going to just tidy everything up. I'm not going to do a ton of cleaning, just kind of tidying up and then moving on. As I was tidying the rooms and getting the sheets, I was making sure that I had a bunch of laundry to get going. So now that all of that stuff is ready to go, I'm going to put it in and then move on to doing something else. Now moving on to these stairs, I'm going to give these a deep clean because I don't often do it. It gets swept, but it doesn't get really cleaned very often. So I'm going to start by vacuuming all of the little nooks and crannies there. And then you can see that I have these stickers on there. So I do a lot of stickers for the kids because we also homeschool. So that's one visual for them where, you know, they're walking down the stairs, they can look at the numbers as they're going down and then back up again. However, I thought these ones would peel off a lot easier, but they stuck on there very well. So I'm going to try and scrape all of those ones off today. You can see that I've done 3 of them there already, and now I'm going to do the rest of them. And I'm also going to use some hot soapy water to get those floors nice and clean. And then I'm going to do the walls and the banisters on the side as well. Now these stairs are super clean. I'm going to move up to the living room here. I'm going to start tidying up all of the toys that are out. We have a pretty good toy rotation in place, so I just have to put everything back in the box. The kids usually do that, but my husband had taken them out for a walk, so I'm going to quickly do that and put it away so that I can clean the floors. We have a paper up on the wall there that I just put up so that the kids can draw. So I'll put something up like that. I'll draw a little bit of like scenery, and then they just use their imagination to fill in the rest. I love watching them create all of these things, and they have little stories that go along with it. It's super cute. So I'm leaving that up for now because they still weren't finished with it. They're still adding to it. This area here in the dining room, I do clean up like probably 3 times a day because our little one likes to throw food all over the place right now. Everything is down. So I do have to clean this area quite often. I'm going to take everything off of there and then wipe it down and kind of sweep up the floor area to get it nice and clean for dinner. I bought these hooks that are stick-on from the dollar store, so I'm going to stick one on here, and I saw this, I don't know, on a video somewhere or something. You stick it on there, and then, you know, all of those annoying elastics that you always have that are never in where they should be, they're always on the floor, you just hang them on the hook there, so they're always nice and handy, and it doesn't take up any more space, which I really liked. And I'm going to switch out this toilet brush here. You can see that I went to go and touch it, and I was like, no, that's too gross. So I just touched it by the handle and then went and threw it out and replaced it with a new one. Now I'm going to move on to this shelf. Again, because we have a big family, any flat areas, just collect so much stuff because we don't have time to put it away all the time. So today I'm just going through and cleaning up all of these spaces that have way too much stuff on them. And I still had a bunch of our Christmas cards up there, lots of pictures from people. I'm going to take those ones down because, well, it's already March, so it was about time, I think. Now, these are the kids' desks that they're supposed to use for schoolwork, but they often will just put their toys on top. So they had each gotten a Lego set they had Christmas money and there was a good clearance sale. So on Lego, which Lego never goes on sale or clearance. So they had used their money for that. That's what's in those bowls there, is a bunch of Lego that they had been working on. So I'm going to leave them on top. Usually I try to get everything off, but they are still working on those. I'm just going to clear off any of the extra stuff and anything that's underneath there as well. And then you can see that I have a little cardboard box to the right hand side there. I'm going to put, like I said, we have a good toy rotation in place, but there's often times where they thought that they cleaned everything up, but because they had moved toys around, they didn't get all of them. So these are all of the stragglers. I'm going to put them in a box and then I'm going to take them downstairs and organize them into the bins that they should go into. I had done groceries earlier in the day, so I'm going to put all of those away. Everything has been cleaned off and is sitting there ready to put away. So I'm just going to start organizing and move everything to where it should be, start putting everything away. Here in Canada and I think the northern US, we have this awesome program called Flashfood where you can get these lots of products that are close to their expiration date or best before date. You can buy them through Flashfood. It's an app. I'll link it down below in the description. So this box here was $5. There was other stuff that I had already taken out, but this was a lot of it there. So it's $5 for this produce bin, but they also have lots of meat and dairy that come up that are about to expire where the store can't charge full price for them anymore, and you get a steep discount on them. We buy a lot of our stuff because we have 6 people in our family. We go through a lot of food. So we buy a lot of stuff from there, and it's been just a great experience because you just buy it through the app and then you go to the store and pick it up there. I know for bread, we usually get bread through there anywhere from like 10 cents to 75 cents, which our normal loaf of bread would be the cheapest you can buy it around here is $1.64. So that's a pretty good discount. And a lot of the stuff that's best before, unless it's fruit, you can just throw it in the freezer, like the meat and the breads, any of that stuff you can throw in the freezer to use at a later date. Now I'm going to move everything to where it should be, wipe the counters down, empty the dishwasher, and start putting more stuff into the dishwasher. And then after this, I'm going to make dinner. So this is just about the end here. I hope that you found some motivation along the way, and I hope that you enjoyed the video as well. Don't forget to leave me a comment below and say hi, and I hope that you have a wonderful day.